What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're actually going to be installing a oil catch can. This one's really high quality. It's made by MAP. This thing is cool because it actually replaces the coolant reservoir that's in the engine bay. It's going to be fun. I think the install's pretty simple too, so I won't be having any kind of issues with it. I didn't purchase the drain kit for this oil catch can. I'll probably do another video of installing the drain kit. It was just an afterthought on my part, but the drain kit gets attached to that little plug right there. For the time being, we don't need it because we're not going to be draining it anytime soon. I guess let's just start by removing the coolant reservoir. It's as simple as just pulling up. It's kind of funny. And now that we have the coolant reservoir removed, we just get rid of this metal bracket. There's a bolt right there, and take off this bolt as well. Both of these fasten that bracket. And just like that, this gets removed. Dude, this is like super nerve-wracking because the finish on this is actually pretty nice, and I don't want to scratch it up while I'm installing it. I mean, we're just gonna have to muscle through this and try our best not to mess this thing up. How the heck? I was able to position the oil catch can. It's nice and sturdy. It's just done by that one screw. The clearance on this thing is so tight. It was either between letting it rest up against this AC tubing, air conditioning tubing, or letting it rest up against the pulley. I wasn't gonna let it rest up against the pulley, so I had to grab this line and kind of tweak it a little bit and just really just maneuver it or finesse it to where there was enough room for this to sit nicely. It's on there pretty tight. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere. Move the intercooler piping real quick. Well, that's interesting. I guess this video caters more to the people that have a plastic valve cover like I do. I still haven't replaced mine with an aluminum one. This right here, this little fitting, normally it's like an L-shaped little tube that can get removed. This one is part of the plastic valve cover. This is the fitting that you would have used for an aluminum one, because you can see that the inlet needs to be hammered in. This is the fitting that you use if you have a plastic valve cover. It's got a little opening right here. It's kind of weird. It's like a horseshoe looking one. I'm just gonna call it a horseshoe because that's what it looks like. See? You put the horseshoe right there because this is molded to the plastic valve cover. So you just position it, and then once you're ready, get the other piece and you screw it in. And when you place it, I'm gonna have to use two hands to tighten it well, but I mean, even like that, it doesn't want to pop out. All right. So when it comes to the layout of this oil catch can, my understanding is that it splits down the middle. I'm not going to dissect it because that's going to take a little bit of time and I really don't feel like doing that. On this side is the coolant, on the other side is the oil. You can see all that little mesh filter. That's for the oil that's going to go in this section. That's why there's these tubes directed to the side. As far as this fitting goes, I will be using it when I upgrade my valve cover to an aluminum one. I'm gonna hold on to that. Hopefully I don't lose it, but that's for another day. It looks so much more aggressive, just the braided lines. It's worth every penny, that's for sure. The only thing left for me to do is fill up this little cap with coolant and then call it good. It's honestly, it's a really easy install. You have to deal with fitment a little bit when it comes to the actual oil catch can. Overall, I'd say it's great. It looks great in the engine bay. And because I am vlogging, obviously these processes take a lot longer for me. But if you weren't vlogging and you're just going about your day wanting to install one of these, you could easily do it in a matter of like an hour. But man, this thing is starting to look really nice. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.